Southern Mississippi's Golden Eagles are at home against the Panthers of FIU and the Owls of FAU. We'll take a look at all the highlights. We'll meet Golden Eagle Jr. Jamie Chapman and look ahead to the road trip coming up for Southern Miss at Old Dominion and at Charlotte. That and a whole lot more today on Southern Miss Sports Today with Coach Doc Sadler.
Southern Miss Sports Today with Coach Doc Sadler is presented by Bancorp South, right where you are. And brought to you in part by Hattiesburg Coca-Cola. Want a taste of everything? Drink Coke Zero with real Coke taste and 0 calories. The City of Hattiesburg, a proud sponsor of Southern Miss Athletics. UPS, we love logistics. One Mississippi, now open for small business. And the University of Southern Mississippi. It's great to be a Golden Eagle. We'll be right back with This Week in Southern Miss Basketball right after this.
Well, hi, everybody. Welcome to Southern Miss Sports Today with Coach Doc Sadler, presented by Bancorp South. A couple of home games for the Golden Eagles last week, a Thursday night matchup with the Panthers of Florida International, and then a Saturday night contest at the Coliseum against the Owls of Florida Atlantic. The Golden Eagles split a couple of ball games. And, Doc, let's talk first about FIU. Boy, another close one. Went right down to the wire into overtime, and FIU was able to get away with a 2-point victory.
Well, again, we've had so many frustrating games, John, but obviously Thursday night was very frustrating. You know, I thought our guys played really well and played hard. We were down to 7 players. Norville wasn't able to play, but you know, I thought they stuck with everything that we wanted to do, and we got a double-digit lead in the second half, and I thought things were going good, but you know, for whatever reason, maybe we quit doing a little bit of the things that was going good for us, and more importantly, we quit defending. We got some guys in foul trouble, and we went to a zone, and they scored 8 straight possessions, 8 out of 9 possessions, to get back in the basketball game, and then once it got down to the end, you know, in regulation, we had a shot to win the basketball game in regulation, and just didn't make the basket, and in overtime, you know, again, had a shot to tie it, but things just didn't go our way. But again, effort was tremendous, but you know, we just didn't know how to win the ball game.
I know I've heard you say when you get a lead like that, I guess it's maybe human nature to kind of throttle it back a little bit. But I know you say you got to do the opposite. You got to almost play harder to kind of push it to even a bigger margin.
Well, especially on the defensive end. It's a situation, John, where, you know, on the defensive end, you can't give them anything. You can't give them easy baskets. They're going to score, so, you know, that's okay. But you don't give them shots off of offensive rebounds. You don't foul and give them and ones. You don't foul perimeter shots. You make them do everything that, you know, that's difficult. And with the understanding that, you know, you're not going to pitch a perfect game at that point. And then on the offensive end, I really felt like we got the lead, and early on, we had them right there where we wanted to break them, and we let them off the hook by taking some really, really quick shots that we could have gotten any time, and they were long shots, and they got runouts. And so you combine that with a situation where, you know, you're not defending and you give them easy baskets, then we're in trouble.
Well, it was Southern Miss on Thursday night against the Panthers of Florida International, FIU, at Reed Green Coliseum. Let's go back and take a look at all the action. Right side to Holland. Holland back to Chip. A three from straight away. Bingo! Chip Armelin hits it, and the Golden Eagles lead it 3-2. Holland drives, gives it to Blevins in the left corner. Out front, Ben Guy open for a three. Matt banks it off the backboard in. Bingo! Left wing, Blevins. Blevins in the lane to Chapman. Chapman cut off. Back left wing. Blevins with a three. Bingo! Kelvin Blevins with a three. Now to Blevins again, left wing. Blevins up top. Armelin off a pick. Big three on the way. Bingo! Beautifully set up that time, and Armelin drilled the three. Left wing, Holland. Holland passed down inside to Ben Guy. Got a man on his back and laid it up and in. Gives it to Blevins on the left wing. Bounce pass in the lane. Ben Guy inside spinning. Puts it up with the left hand. Went in. Matt Ben Guy, a good move inside. Holland dribbles left wing. Bounce pass down to Ben Guy. Ben Guy down the lane to Chapman. Lays it in with the left hand. Great assist by Ben Guy. Eagles right corner, Blevins. Blevins skip pass down to Ben Guy. Got away for his man. Easy layup. Working down along that baseline, and Ben Guy got the easy one. Back out to Holland. Eagles will set it up. Now back right wing. Chip open for a three. Bingo. They left him open on the right wing. And Armelin drills his third three of the ball game. Blevins looking, and back to Holland. Holland back to Armelin. Open. Three ball left side. Bingo. You can't leave him open either. Chip Armelin's got his fourth three ball tonight. Armelin picks up the loose ball. Chip going to drive. Feed down the lane to Ben Guy. Lays it in and got fouled in the play. Oh, he hung in the air. Blevins back up top to Chapman. Right wing. Armelin off a pick. Here's a three. Bingo. 5 threes tonight for Chip Armelin. Holland feeds down the lane to Chapman. Layup good by Jamie Chapman. Beautiful assist by Kevin Holland. Chip out front. Drives down the lane and lays it up a scooper that rolls on the rim. Wouldn't go. Tipped up and in by Jamie Chapman. Jamie Chapman tipped it in. Out front, Ben Guy. Ben Guy to Armelin. Chip a three out of the right corner. Bingo! Just climbed over the front of the rim and it went in. Holland near the foul line. Driving down inside. Gives it to Ben Guy. He spins. Drives inside and powers it up and in with the left hand. Ben Guy's got 7 in the second half. Blevins bounce pass down inside. Ben Guy in traffic puts it up and in off the right hand. Ben Guy back-to-back buckets. High post. Ben Guy backdoor pass. Armelin up under the bucket. Reverse layup good. Beautiful feed by Ben Guy. Eagles get it back left wing. Holland a three. No good. And Millinghouse skies up high and dunks it in. Millinghouse drives. Millinghouse down to the bucket. Gives it Armelin. Ball knocked away. Armelin's got it. 2 seconds. Armelin in the lane. Go. It went in and out. And the rebound FIU. Armelin had one rim around the ring of the basket and fall out. And FIU is going to get out of here with a 73-71 win.
Gunderman Group.
Gunderman Group is growing.
Getting in a groove.
Growth is gratifying.
Goal is to grow.
Gotta get greater growth.
I just talked to UPS. They've got expert advice, special discounts, new technologies, like smart pickups. They'll only show up when you print a label, and it's automatic. We save time and money.
Time?
Money?
Time and money.
Awesome.
Awesome. Awesome. Awesome. Awesome. Awesome.
I love logistics.
One Mississippi, your health insurance marketplace, is open for small business. I'm Mississippi's Insurance Commissioner Mike Cheney, and I'm proud to say that One Mississippi is a one-stop shop where small business owners with 50 or fewer full-time employees can shop, compare, and choose from several flexible and affordable health insurance options. Enroll online at onemississippi.com or through an insurance agent. One Mississippi, now open for small business.
From the very beginning, your life was made up of a series of moments. Each moment requires you to make a choice. Sometimes you don't really have much of a choice. But for the moments that you do, the big moments, what will you choose? Choose to discover your own path, to defy expectations, to be challenged. Choose to ask, what if? To make a difference. Choose to give back. Choose to do something that matters and make every moment count. Choose Southern Miss.
And we're back, Southern Miss Sports Today with Coach Doc Sadler, presented by Bank Corp South. Well, Saturday night, Valentine's Day, and the Golden Eagles were in the Ring Green Coliseum to take on the Owls of Florida Atlantic, coached by former NBA coach Michael Curry. And you knew this was going to be tough. These were two teams that needed a win. They were both going to give everything they had to try to get it, and heck of an effort by the Golden Eagles, and you grind it out and make some plays down the stretch and get out of there with an 8-point victory.
Well, again, as you mentioned, John, both teams are struggling for wins, but both teams have been playing very, very hard, and that's something that, you got to commend Mike's team for doing. Been playing some close basketball games. We've been playing some close basketball games. So I knew that the game was going to be a highly competitive game, and once again, I really liked the energy, actually even better Saturday night than I did Thursday. And then we had Norville. We had, we had 9 players, so we were able to do some things maybe a little bit different, not worry about foul trouble as much in the first half. We didn't play any zone. In the game, I thought offensively, early on that we didn't do as good a job as we could have done and taken advantage of the way they were defending us as much as we could have. But even saying that, we still, got a couple of leads in the first half, and then in the second half we got the big lead. And then again, once again, just like on Thursday night's ball game, we kind of forgot that, we had the lead. And so we had the lead, so let's grind them defensively. Let's make it tough for them. Let's not give them anything easy. And then offensively, let's make sure that that we get what we want. And I thought we did. We missed a lot of bunnies, easy baskets in the second half, and I'm not for sure that's not because of Thursday night's game and having played so many minutes. But whatever the case is, down the stretch we made some plays.
Basketball games are all about matchups, and they had some big guys inside. You had Norville Carey and Matt Bengaya, and they created some matchup problems inside once they got the basketball for FAU.
There's no question about it. And, John, defensively, even with the loss of some players, I think defensively, especially on the perimeter right now, Kevin and Keljan are really defending really, really well. And they're in the right position. And, they're really helping each other. We actually probably defend a little bit more like I would like to defend than we had earlier in the year, and that's strictly because they're really, really, really have a high defensive IQ. So, as you saw, I think we gave up 54 points to them, and they've been scoring points. So I'm very pleased with the defense Thursday and the defense on Saturday night.
Well, it was Southern Miss and the Owls of Florida Atlantic on Saturday night at Ring Green Coliseum. Let's go back to the Coliseum. Take a look at the action. Right wing to Armelin. Chip going to drive, pull up, baseline jumper, right side, good. For Chip Armelin, left wing to Holland, down to Carey. Norville down inside, little jump hook, good for Norville Carey, and the Eagles have the lead. Bengaya racing up the court, drives inside, lays it up, and lays it in. Bengaya with a big defensive play, gives it back out front. O'Donnell, left wing Armelin. Chip going to drive to the bucket, go down inside, put it in with the left hand. Kind of hung in the air and got it to go. Bounces it to Chapman, back to Armelin. A 3 from straight away by Chip. Bingo. Chip Armelin's got 7 already. Here come the Eagles. Bengaya pushes it up the court. Bengaya down inside, easy layup. Carey was wide open. Loose ball. Millinghouse got it and got it to Chip, and he slammed it in. Timeout FAU. Great hustle by Millinghouse. 6 on the shot clock, 5 on the shot clock. Hayes a 3 from way out front. Bingo! Oh, long one. That was about a 25-footer. And tipped around. Eagles get it. They've got a 4-on-2. Millinghouse to Hayes. He lays it in. And the Eagles go up by 9 again. Armelin with 5, with 4. Armelin driving down inside, puts it up and hits it off the glass. Little left-handed banker. Bengaya's got it, lost it, diving on the floor for it. Bengaya got it and gets it over to Armelin. Armelin driving, down inside. He scoops it up and in! Oh boy, way to play, Golden Eagles. Timeout FAU. No quitting these these Golden Eagles. Bounces it down to Bengaya. Bengaya spins under the bucket, puts it up. Good, and he got fouled. Oh, great body control by Bengaya. Takes it right side, brings it out front, gives it to Armelin. Here's a three left side for Chip. Bingo. That's what he's talking about. Doc was talking about that. And Holland bounced past to Carey. Norval drives inside, lays it in with the left hand. He just lowered his head and drew him to the bucket. Over to Blevins, 13 on the shot clock. Bounce pass down to Carey. Carey down inside, working, pump fake, puts it up and got it. Put it up over Turman and hit it. Norval Carey is having a big game. Down to Bengaya, 5 on the shot clock. And Bengaya fakes, drives, leans, puts it up with the left hand. On the rim and in. Falling down, Bengaya got it to go. Bengaya guarded by Raffington out on the wing, and Bengaya going to drive it to the bucket and lay it up and in. Bengaya took it right at the big 6'10 center. Timeout FAU. Rebound knocked around, and Eagles had it, lost it. It's on the floor, and Armelin gets it, throws it up court to Carey, and Norval wisely pulls back. Now feeds Bengaya. He gets a dunk, and the Eagles lead it by 6. And it's going to belong to the Golden Eagles tonight here at Reed Green Coliseum. What an effort by the Golden Eagles. They win it 62-54.
That end of the last minute or minute and a half, whatever it was, that's the team that you compete with. Man, we had 3-4 guys on the floor for loose balls. We got them on both ends. Guys, that's the way you play and you win. Now we've got, what, 5 more? 5 more. Guys, there's no excuse for us to not take one game at a time and finish with this thing 5 more wins. There's no excuse. That's how good we can be. If we play the game, just play the game. Just play the game.
From the very beginning, your life is made up of a series of moments. Each moment requires you to make a choice. Sometimes you don't really have much of a choice. But for the moments that you do, the big moments, what will you choose? Choose to discover your own path, to defy expectations, to be challenged. Choose to ask, what if? To make a difference. Choose to give back. Choose to do something that matters and make every moment count. Choose Southern Miss.
And we're back once again, Southern Miss Sports Today with Coach Doc Sadler, presented by Bank Corp South. Well, if you've been watching this show all year long, each week we have a little feature on somebody connected with the Golden Eagle program, maybe an assistant coach, maybe a player. This week it's a player. It's the junior out of Mobile, Alabama, Jamie Chapman, in his 3rd year as a walk-on with this Golden Eagle basketball team. And Doc, a guy who really didn't play much his first couple of years with the Golden Eagles, but because he's become a little bit better player and the circumstances this year, he's had to play a lot of basketball and has gone in there and done a great job for you in a tough situation.
There's no question, John. The thing about Jamie is each and every day, even when he wasn't getting to play, he came to practice. And the good thing about Jamie is that, you know, he's the ultimate teammate. You know, he's going to, when we're on the practice court, I've never heard a negative thing come out of his mouth, always positive, always trying to help him. And be honest with you, probably knows what we're doing about as well as the coaches. I mean, he has a very, very high basketball IQ, knows where everybody's supposed to be. And, you know, Jamie's one of those guys, besides the point guard position, has really played the other 4 spots and knows all the plays, knows everything we're supposed to do. And we've put him in some tough situations, but at the same time, maybe our best post defender, because he just keeps his feet moving. He don't let the guys get their body to him, and he's been a pleasant surprise. And everything that I'd heard about him is definitely true. Unbelievable teammate, great person, and I understand he's pretty good doing graphics also. So he is a Golden Eagle, and he's very proud of that, and he's going to give you everything he's got.
Now, Jamie, and of course, you remember his dad, Alan, was a part of that NIT championship team at Southern Miss, and you see Jamie's mom and dad at virtually every game that the Golden Eagles play. Let's spend a few minutes and meet up close and personal. Golden Eagle Jr., Jamie Chapman.
Down the lane, Chapman, turnaround jumper, good. Jamie Chapman gets a bucket. Got an 8-footer in the lane.
What attracted me to Southern Miss was my dad, and the fact that I grew up being a Southern Miss fan. And coming out of high school, there was nowhere else that I wanted to go. I didn't even look at other schools. This was the only place I wanted to be. Whenever I decided that I was going to come to Southern Miss, we had reached out and talked to Coach Tyndall about me walking on. And he gave me the opportunity with nothing guaranteed, no traveling, no nothing, just a spot on the practice floor, and that everything I would get would be what I earned during practice. And so the biggest adjustment from there was just the speed of the game, and then the size of everybody, and adjusting to the speed and the strength, and trying to get stronger, and just battling every day.
Chapman in the left corner. Chapman's going to drive down inside, put it up off the glass and in. Nice.
It is exciting now that I'm starting to see the floor a little bit more on a regular basis, and it's very rewarding knowing that all the hard work I put in the past 2 years has gotten me on the floor now. My dad coached me growing up my mom coached me in 1st grade, and then my dad coached me 2nd grade through I think about 5th or 6th, and then I had a middle school coach, Coach Gainey Sullivan, and then my high school coach, Coach Jimmy Messer at St. Paul's. They really helped me out a lot in teaching me about the game and learning to enjoy it and play it the right way. My role on the team, I think, is just to be a solid guy, not turn the ball over, give solid, hard-playing minutes whenever I'm in the game, and then just help younger guys keep their head, keep their cool whenever they make mistakes, and just stay positive and encourage everybody. I like that everybody's just staying upbeat and looking to get better every day, and working on the practice floor, and still learning the new system. And nobody that is here is looking for an easy way out. We're just all trying to come together and keep fighting till the end, get better every day. I'm studying multimedia production, and that's with the computer, and doing graphic designs and video editing and productions. And whenever I get done with basketball, I just want to go into the media industry.
One Mississippi, your health insurance marketplace, is open for small business. I'm Mississippi's Insurance Commissioner Mike Cheney, and I'm proud to say that One Mississippi is a one-stop shop where small business owners with 50 or fewer full-time employees can shop, compare, and choose from several flexible and affordable health insurance options. Enroll online at onemississippi.com or through an insurance agent. One Mississippi, now open for small business.
And back once again on Southern Miss Sports Today with Coach Doc Sadler, presented by Bank Corp South. Well, the Eagles head back out on the road this week. They'll be traveling up to Norfolk, Virginia to take on the Monarchs of Old Dominion on Thursday night, then make the short trip down to Charlotte, North Carolina to take on the Charlotte 49ers in the Halton Arena on Saturday, a late Saturday afternoon. And Doc, early in the season, and still, I guess to this point, Old Dominion has been one of the better teams in the league. They got off to a great start in non-conference, so they've had some ups and downs here lately, but that's a really good Old Dominion team they've got.
There's no question about it, and you know the thing is what I understand is they've got one of the best home courts in this league, and it's going to be a situation that's going to be, you know, a great crowd. It's going to be fun to go play at. They're in position right now where every game that they play, they're playing in for seeding in the tournament. So we're going to get their very, very best effort. They're going to, Jeff Jones is the coach that does a great job, and he's going to, you know, mix a lot of things up for us. And, you know, bottom line is we're going to have to really defend better than we've been defending. Even though it's been good, we're going to have to really defend, eliminate the second shots, and then also take advantage and really execute offensively, in which I feel comfortable that we'll do that.
They're a team that at times are mentioned about being a bubble team in regards to the NCAA tournament. So you're right, these games down the stretch are important to Jeff Jones and the Monarchs.
They are, and like, you know, they are a team. You know, last week kind of took a little hit maybe as far as a bubble team, but you know, it only takes a little bit to get on a run, and that's what everybody's trying to do in these last 5 or 6 ball games that they have, is to get on that run, to get momentum into the tournament, and then see what happens.
Well, then on Saturday, the Charlotte 49ers, and they've had some ups and downs. Their coach, Alan Majors, had some health problems and has had to miss some ball games, but tough to play at the Halton Arena in Charlotte, and this is a talented 49er ball club.
From what everybody says, you know, and I've seen them all now, and I would agree with them that this may be as talented a basketball team. Again, you know, they've had some misfortune this season with Coach Majors being in and out, and right now not with them. But as you can tell, this last week it looks like maybe they're getting it turned back around. And again, another team that's trying to get some momentum up and going for the tournament. And you know, Charlotte's a tough place, and it's going to be the second. It's going to be the back end of a 2-game series in 3 days, so it's going to be tough for us, especially with our numbers. But I look forward to it. It's going to be a highly competitive weekend, and it's going to be fun.
Well, speaking of confidence, the Golden Eagles should have a little confidence. I would think practice is going to be maybe a little more spirited coming off that win. Makes everybody feel good after the win on Saturday night.
There's no question about it. Again, Norvell wasn't able to practice at all, but that's okay. He's probably finished for the year practicing, but the rest of the team had a great week of preparation, and you know, we're looking forward to going up there Wednesday morning and see what happens.
All right, well, good luck, and we'll see you up at the Old Dominion in Charlotte.
Look forward to it, John. Thanks.
Right, Golden Eagles coming off that win on Saturday against the Owls of FAU at Old Dominion on Thursday and Charlotte on Saturday as they hit the road for a couple of Conference USA games. Don't forget, the Golden Eagle Hotline with Doc Sadler moves next week to Monday night, so a Monday night showing of the Golden Eagle Hotline at Mugshots Grill and Bar in Hattiesburg. Have a great week, everybody. We'll see you next time with another inside look into Golden Eagle basketball.
Southern Miss Sports Today with Coach Doc Sadler has been presented by Bancorp South, right where you are. And brought to you in part by Hattiesburg Coca-Cola. Want a taste of everything? Drink Coke Zero with real Coke taste and 0 calories. The City of Hattiesburg, a proud sponsor of Southern Miss Athletics. UPS, we love logistics. One Mississippi, now open for small business. And the University of Southern Mississippi, it's great to be a Golden Eagle. This has been a presentation of IMG, America's home for college sports.